Every time I see a black lady with her own natural, God-given textured hair, I make sure I go out of my way to go up to her and compliment her on her hair. Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. This is my experience of interviewing, maybe I've reached 100 black women who have gone natural and who are completely natural. No perming, no pressing, no curling, no straightening whatsoever. They're God-given, naturally textured hair coming right out of their scalp. Now, there's some women who call themselves natural, but they press their hair or they wear extension, and they say, oh, it's natural. Okay, maybe my understanding of natural and their understanding of natural is different. But those aren't the women that I interview. And those aren't the women that I have spoken to and who have come up and spoken to me. But here is the overarching theme about all of the women who've done the big chop and wear their hair completely and utterly natural. They have said it's almost as if they have turned into a completely different person. So they've gone from permed, weave-wearing, dyed hair being approached by hood rat Negroes to completely doing the big chop, and it's like night and day. They get a completely different quality of black men. They notice immediately that they are not approached by the Negro without the money. They are now approached by the black gentleman who's established. And I don't know, some of them like that, some of them don't like that. Everything is about attitude. Everything is about viewpoint of how you see things. Do you want an older man with money, or do you want the thuggish Negro who doesn't have money and who is looking for a good time right now? You know what I'm talking about, right? Let's not pretend here. So every woman who has ever spoken to me about the subject of them going natural has said that as far as men approaching them, and what's funny is they have said that when they have their perm dyed weave hair, they are not approached as much at all, completely like the total number of guys who on a weekly basis do not approach them. But if they do catch a guy's eyes, is going to be the jobless Negro, versus they do the chop and the black gentleman with money actively approaches. The total number of guys who approach them goes completely up, and it's a better quality. I know people say, "Oh, you're so judgmental." You know what? It's 2016. Come on. We need to understand that there is if you have money, you have a different mental attitude, that you're serious about life. I don't know anybody who's jobless and has no money who you could say is serious about life, because being unserious about life makes you jobless and not have money. But if you're serious about life, you're serious about the things that are going to make you afford the better things in life. And the better things in life is having a home, having a car, having food to eat, and having better quality food that will keep you healthy and keep you running and keep you going, working out, joining club memberships and stuff like that. So if you want to be and what's funny is I've made videos of, hey, black woman, marry up. Don't Don't go with these jobless, penniless Negroes. That's not the way. And this attitude of, well, I want a thug. No, you don't want a thug. You just want a man. And your idea of a man who will protect you and be there for you, unless you wanted just these ratchet hood rats who just likes drama in your life. But if you're a regular sister, you want a strong man. And you, more than likely, you can have a strong man who has money, who works out, who probably takes martial arts in the afternoon every day, you know? And they've said, well, how do I find this black gentleman? How do I find a black man with money? Probably the easiest thing I could tell you is to do the chop, wear your hair naturally, because every single black woman who have told me that they have gone natural and they wear their hair natural have all said that they are approached by black men with money far more than they'd ever even realized even existed. And they didn't go anywhere different. They didn't do anything different. They didn't do any sort of different activity, different practices, hang out anywhere different. But for some reason, these black men with money came out of the woodwork and started approaching them after they went natural. It's like they popped on the radar and not the black man popped on the radar. So that's some good news if that's what you're into. And I recommend it. Women marrying men older than them has been the sort of the natural human thing for, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of years. It's not that the younger men shouldn't get a woman. A younger man should get a younger woman, right? That's how you do that. Anyway, that's been my experience, and that's been the overarching theme between all of the women who have ever said that they've done the chop, that they've gone natural, and they've gone completely natural. They have all said they are now approached by black men with money, black men who are more mature. The end. Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show. And if you like this video and click the like button, no scam, you will be approached by a black person with money, male or female, in 2 seconds.